What's up, guys? It's Mini Mong, and today I am back with my first of many binder maintenance videos. Um, and by that, I don't mean like I have a bunch of binder maintenance videos coming in a row, but I just know that I'm gonna be doing a lot of binder maintenance, like now that I've added this as something I do on the channel. Now, today we have quite the list, but I don't think it should like be too much. In one of my previous videos, I realized that I did not make a member order for ZB1 and I didn't make like filler cards for ZB1 or anything like that. And then I also realized I had kind of run out of colors for ZB1. And so originally I just planned to like dupe one of the colors or whatever for like a group that had less cards. But instead we're gonna do this the hard way. So so that everything can have its own card, its own like every color means one specific thing. So today we will be, I guess, going down the road to get ZB1 their own filler card, but that means I have to replace and move things around. So my album cards, which were originally purple, are now going to be yellow because I don't know why I needed separate colors for album cards and then like the different kinds of cards in the album. Like those can both be purple. And low-key, one of those things doesn't even really need to be a thing. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So the purple cards will now be yellow. My Extraordinary Heroes fillers were once blue, but now they're going to be purple because I feel like that fits them better. And then so we can use the old blue xids cards for ZB1. So ZB1 will now be blue. And then if there's time at the end of this video, there will be I finally got some more filler cards or whatever so I can add fillers to all the things that need them, like those big inclusions and everything. And so yeah, that's what we have lined up for this video. But of course, it's been a hot minute since I've done anything. So there's also a second part to this video that will be posted next week, hopefully. But you never know what I'm gonna do. I could forget to record it. I could never record it. Could just like procrastinate editing it. You just never know when or if you're gonna get the video. But there supposedly is a part two. So let's get right into it. So first up, like I said, we need to make our purple album cards yellow. Which actually I didn't think this through. That means I have to go through every I have to go through every single binder, which I don't have that many binders, but I have to go through all the binders, take the purple cards, and then replace it with a yellow card. So it would probably be smarter not to start with the exits, but I wasn't thinking when I did this, and so we are starting with Extraordinary Heroes since I did grab their binder. Okay, so we're making purple cards yellow. I forget you guys aren't all knowing. You can't see everything I'm doing. Okay. So we're going to take these yellow cards. This is the extent of my yellow cards before I bought more fillers. They're all cut up from my yellow card scare in one of my videos where I was setting up for comebacks. So these are my yellow cards. These should at least be, it's definitely enough for this binder. I don't know how far they'll get us. What? How far they'll get us, but do I still write it sideways? Or do I write it vertical like the yellow card? I'm gonna write it sideways, okay? I didn't even think this through. I don't have my materials or anything. Like, I just kind of hit record. But that's how all my videos go. I just kind of hit record and yap and hope things work out. Oh, I forget. Okay. I haven't had to, like, write on cards in so long. And even the last time I did, it had been so long then that I forgot all the little, like, formatting rules that I had made. So those cards are wrong. But I guess this video is kind of going to correct them, unless they're yellow cards. Because yellow cards aren't getting touched today. But it's whatever. So, take this. And we'll actually just realized I'm going to need some place to put the cards. I swear, this card container is one of my best investments. It's not really well, I guess it is an investment. But, like, this was a really good idea because I've been using it so much ever since I bought it. Okay, I don't know why I took it out before I wrote, but it's whatever. Well, I've like gotten worse at writing big. Like it's so much small. It's not that much smaller, but like it needs to stretch across the card. I guess it's whatever though. It's not whatever. These stay in the binder, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it's it's whatever I guess. Um. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is my first time flipping through my binders since I've like updated them with the sleeves and the new bigger inclusion pages. It's nice. Like it's I don't know, it has just a slight different of a vibe, but that's because it was giving Troom Troom with the paper sleeves and things like oh my gosh, I'm like about to erase it, which I guess I will have to erase it because I'm gonna reuse these cards. Like, I'm not just gonna throw them away when I need to use purple cards anyways. Like, that's such a waste, you know? Yo, I suck at writing uppercase G's, okay? They're like my enemy. They're the only letter that, like, just is bad every time. Because, like, you don't very often have to write an uppercase G. Like, it's a very, uh-oh. It's kind of a rare letter to, like, have to write, I feel like. Okay, I had just enough cards for this binder. So I'm gonna have to make some yellow cards now. Which I guess if I'm gonna have to make yellow cards, I should flip through and see how many yellow cards I'm gonna have to make. Because I don't want to just like sit here aimlessly making yellow cards and then I don't have enough or I made too many, you know? I don't like how this looks because it's like, it's been used so many times. Like that doesn't look good, you know? But then I don't want to have to come back in this binder just for one yellow card, but I'm gonna do it because I don't like how that looks. Okay, let me go count how many yellow cards I need, and then we'll go make them. Okay, so I need 13 yellow cards, which means I need 5 of these bigger cards, because you get 3 cards. Oh, I did not mean to open the whole thing like that. You get 3 cards out of one of these, and 13 does not divide evenly. I was 1 card away, which is like, all in did that, but I already crumpled up the card, it's fine. So yeah, but I don't want to like be going back and forth between making cards and sorting cards and things like that, so I think I should just go and check how many of each card I'm gonna need. So I'll see if there's a way for me to do that. Okay, so I'm currently using 17 blue cards, and I'm gonna end up with more than 17 purple cards after all of this. So that's that, and then I have to make the leftover blue cards. I just have to use them for ZB1 instead of exit. So that's just a matter of moving, not like making more. So, okay, I'm good. I only have to make yellow cards. Like I'm always making yellow cards, but I only have to make yellow cards. So we're good. I just have to make these and then we can get on with the rest of this. It's actually been a hot minute since I've had to make filler cards, so I hope they don't turn out trash. Um, if you have not watched me make filler cards before, which I think I've only had one video of me doing so far, so it's probably a good amount of you. But basically, yes, this is an Uno card. Um, basically, oh, that was a really bad tracing. But basically, I just like take the length of the Uno card and I trace it out and then I cut it out and that's my card because same size as a photo card. Little known fact. Don't quote me. So yeah, I feel like this is a reasonable size. If it's not the same, I'm pretty sure they're basically the same size, if not the exact same size. Like, and it's an appealing size to look at. So, for the binder. But yeah, I don't know if I should try and no, because I don't trust myself with that. Trying to cut over like only drawing on one and then try and cut them all at once. I just know I'll mess that up. So I'm gonna trace on all of them and cut them all individually. But like honestly, it's really not that big of a hassle. Like oh my gosh, I just realized you couldn't even see what I was doing, bro. Oh! I only got 2 cards left, but that's crazy. I really need to like pay attention to what you guys can see versus what I'm doing. Because this happens way too often. Also, let me do the smart left-handed thing and just like make it so where I'm tracing the left instead of the right. I don't know why it's taking me so long to realize that I just need to do it like this. But it feels kind of wrong now since I'm used to doing it the other way. I was thinking about how, like, since I'm replacing purple cards with these yellow cards, I, like, don't necessarily know exactly, like, what the cards need to say. So I'm gonna have to, like, write on them as I flip through the binder. But, like, that's fine because I have to flip through the binder to put them in the binder anyways, you know? And I'm gonna have to eventually stop and write what the card is. That's the whole point of them, to let you know what it is. So, you know, it's just we're doing it at the same time instead of in 2 separate steps. And who knows, that might even be like the faster, more efficient way to do things, you know? Alright, that's all the card making I have to do today. Luckily, because I don't really like card making. Like, well, I mean, it's not really a hassle, but I don't like doing it on camera because I know it's just boring for you guys. Let's look at the skids binder. I don't really know why I chose skids first, but we're gonna look at them first. Okay. And I'll be back with the ZB1 binder. I feel like I haven't gotten the chance to say this enough, so I'm gonna say it right now. I love my new binders. Like, I don't know, they just feel so like so much better. And like, I don't know, I just like them. Okay, they're better. This is when the all caps is kind of getting on my nerves, and kind of feels unnecessary. But we're too far deep now. Okay, so is that it for... No, it's not. I have to go into my solo artist binder. Alright, so there's just Woojin and Jay. First we have The Moment A Minor. Bro, I swear, Woojin's album titles are so freaking long. And that's because he only has 2 and they're both in the series The Minor. I mean, The Moment, but like, gosh, it's just like having to write The Moment before the actual album title. album title is a bit much for me. And that, why is that M? Both the M's are taking so much space, and the word the. It's whatever. You can really tell I've just stopped caring with the handwriting. And you know, that's fine. This is when I really start getting into the it's whatever mindset. Uh-oh. 괜찮아. 괜찮아요. The moment bounce. See? Now we're done with the purple to yellow part of that. Now we're going from blue to purple. So I have to go through. Luckily, this is like a lot easier. We're just looking in one binder. So I have to go. Yeah. Okay, I almost lied and said we'll only be in this binder for the rest of the video. We'll be in this binder and the ZV1 binder, but like it shouldn't be that big a video. So, basically, we're doing the same thing, taking all the blue cards and making them purple. So really, this is just fillers. So I have to erase all the purple anyways. Oh, which makes me, reminds me, I did not erase anything off the yellows. They must have looked fine if I didn't see anything worth erasing. So yeah. First, I'm just gonna go back here to where I actually have to write on the cards, which is my member order for the group. Who would have thought erasing pencil off of index cards, cut up index cards, would be like so much work? But it like was. My arm hurts, but I erased all the index cards because, yeah, we're gonna need them blank. And so now I need to trace the I need to trace the members' names, which I'm kind of scared about because a lot of like thought and care clearly went into it, and I just effed it up. Okay, first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4. I used 4 lines, so I went too far by what a line. I actually did columns in one go. Like you can see, there's no eraser markings. I did everyone in one go actually, except for Jungsu. I had to erase the S. Okay, let's try this out. I can't do too much erasing because these are already like, yeah, you know. That's gonna have to do. Okay, these I'm happy with these. They actually look pretty good. Okay. The one thing about these sleeves, and like part of me really wants to, like, when I end up needing more sleeves, just get a different kind of sleeve. It's like they're longer than they need to be, and so all the cards don't sit at the same height. That's like such a small detail, but it's a big deal for me, kind of. Because I notice it every time I use this binder. It gets on my nerves and I end up moving things around. They're never at the same height. It's really just a waste of my time. Okay, now let's flip backward. I don't know. I feel like purple suits him so much better. You know what it is? It's after, was that Deadlock? Or was it Livelock? One of the two. I think it was Livelock. Their logo was No, I don't know. One of the two. Their logo was purple for that comeback, and it just, now it's their color. It looks so good. Like purple and xids are like this in my head now. So, which is good because blue and blue and ZB1 are like this. So I'm glad I could sort things out that way. Okay. Oh, this is definitely gonna have to take some getting used to. Seeing yellow for album cards instead of purple. I like the look of purple a lot more, but that's just because I like the color purple. It'll be fine. Okay. Let's flip all the way. Gosh, I need to get the ZB1, remember, age order up, actually, and I also just don't know how to, like... Well, actually, I should be pretty good with spelling their names, but if I don't have them all in front of me, I'll end up forgetting a member, so... It's just easier to do it with the age order in front of me. Okay, finally we did that, so now I can just go and put my fillers in now. I can't really put fillers in for ZB1 because... Yeah, I mean I can put fillers for... No, because there's a page back there. So there's that. Okay, but I do need to move on with the last section of the video. I am going to cram it in here, even though this video is going to be like an hour and a half long at this point. But it's whatever. Last section of the video. Okay, guys, we're almost there. I'm putting my big inclusion fillers in. So, I really think this is the only place. Honestly, this one's so big, it probably doesn't need one. Like, it doesn't have anywhere to slide around to. So, we'll go back here. I need 2. I don't know how much I need to cut off. I just know that I do need to cut. Where are my scissors? Guys, I'm really falling apart in this video. Okay. Yeah, so I'm really just eyeballing how much I cut off. I'm also eyeballing the straight line. Let's hope that's good enough, because I just bent the cards a little bit doing that. Okay, cool. That's like almost perfect. Here we go today. And yeah, I'm leaving this one because it's fine on its own. Alright, so let's go back to the xids binder. Let's do xids. MP1. I swear, guys, this is the last time you will see this binder in this video. Don't look at that. I know we've been in and out of this binder a lot this video, but this is it, okay? So, purple fillers. Let me see. For now, I'm just gonna grab 2 for this page. Or more than 2, because they just fell out at me. Boom. Where am I putting my... There's trash everywhere at this point, guys. Like, Wait, I hope I put the clear part. I would like the lineless part behind. I hope I did that in the binder. But if I didn't, like, that's easy. I can just fix it when I realize. Oh my gosh, why is everything a struggle now? I'm just trying to make it through the end of this video, guys. Cool. Oh, why did he start sliding around now that there's something in there with him? That's interesting. I know there's another one, right? There has to be. Kano. And then this P1, I think P1 has some. But P1 is green, not purple. Oh, okay, so the perfect amount of purples fell into my lap. This is not a clean cut. That's very unfortunate. I'm sorry, Kano. Okay, now P1. We haven't really seen them today. It's been mostly about legendary heroes and the DB1. Okay. Do I need 2, 3 again? Okay. I'm doing all 3 at the same time. This, knowing me, could go really bad, so it's not as straight as it could be, but it's better than, what was that? Gunnel? Gunnel's was pretty bad. Alright. Oh, I completely missed the sleeve page. Why is this one? I must have just... That means I needed a whole one, though. Oh, well, it's already cut. Maybe I can fix that when I get some more P1 stuff. Anyways, is that the end of the... No, I still have to do Stray Kids. Okay, I feel like I have the most big conclusions in Stray Kids. That's because of the mini posters. Which also means... Wait, I guess the mini posters wouldn't need it, really. But I do have other stuff in Stray Kids that still would need backing, so... 2 reds for now. Actually, I'll just take out a chunk of reds. But for now, we've got 2, and they need to be cut because they're not big enough. Is this one? Okay, no, it's the next one. Yeah, because there's a Chan mini poster in it. I could see like the terrace, and I didn't know which one it was. Oh, those were like perfect. I was scared I cut too little, but it's like a perfect fit. Which isn't good because I can't get this in now. Boom. Alright, I need one here. Is this one open at the top? It is, so I can, I don't need to cut it if it's open at the... Boom. Chan's kind of covering it, but I can't do anything about that. Oh, actually he's not. It cuts off perfectly. Okay. Oh, okay. These shouldn't be... Yeah, they're not. So, that's 2 cut. Oh, actually, but like sometimes these things are signed. Like, I don't think this one is, but sometimes things like this are signed, and I didn't like it. But it would look weird to only leave the signed ones backless. I don't know. I'm just like realizing I'm probably covering some signatures. I'll hopefully remember to go back and look for that in the second part to this video. Which I guess I'll talk about that with you guys right now since we're nearing the end of the video. The second part of this video, I want to reorganize, like, or not reorganize, but just reorder, like, the member order in my binders because, except for ZB1, since I just made it, I have been doing, like, my bias line on top, and then I have been putting, like, member order for the rest of the members. But I'm kind of having problems with that because as I'm like getting in more into, did I pull the perfect amount? Let's go. As I'm getting more into like groups, I'm just like liking certain members more and finding like my bias line for real. And just kind of worrying about like, oh wait, who really is like in my bias line? And then like I just don't want my binder to reflect the wrong thing. And then like also that's kind of a ever-changing thing for some people. So like I'm not gonna also continue to change my binder based on who my bias is at the time. You know? Oh, I don't like that. But yeah, so I'm changing the order. And this isn't really a problem for Stray Kids. Like my bias line for skids is pretty solid. But for other groups, it's kind of changing. So I just want to have a solid form of member order so I'm not really being confined to anything. But yeah, guys, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the good things, and keep up with Mini Mong. Watching my TikToks, like, check that stuff out. I post 2 shorts every week on a good week, because that's when I'm supposed to post. But you know, sometimes things don't work out. You never know if you're getting a video from me of any kind. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one, which will hopefully be part 2, unless it's an unboxing. You never know, like I said. So yeah, bye.